The next transaction that we're going to be going over is how to do a special order pickup. So from the ticket header screen, you're going to choose your cashier ID by clicking on the drop down to the right of cashier and selecting your cashier ID. You'll go to the customer field and you'll click on the magnifying glass icon or press Ctrl+P on your keyboard. That'll bring up the customer lookup. You can look up a customer by last name, first name, account number, or use a % for the wildcard search. I'm going to go ahead and look up the customer by the last name. Click on Lookup and select the customer. Brings up that customer up on the screen. You can select a promo code by clicking on the drop down to the right of promo code and select a reason why that customer is in your store, or just leave it at none. If that customer is tax exempt, you can click to the right of tax exempt or just leave it unchecked. The sale type, you can click on the drop down. Your choices are store sale, web sale, telephone, and wholesale. This will be a store sale. If you just had this special order pickup, it lists to the right pickup and how many orders and the balance due for those orders. This one happens to have one order, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the pickup button right from this ticket header screen. It would list all the ticket numbers and all of the items. This particular customer only has one special order out there, so we're going to keep it on that and we're going to click the item, and it happens to be only one item. We're going to click OK. You'll notice it automatically brings us to the ticket detail screen and automatically selects the special order pickup for the transaction type. It fills in all our information needed: the SKU, the size, the width, the quantity, the retail price, what the original amount was, what the paid to date is on this special order, and what the payment amount is. If you wanted to give a discount % for this, you could. If you wanted to give them 20% off, you could type in 20 there and that would give them 20% off. Or a discount amount, you can go to the discount amount field and put in a dollar amount and that would take that dollar amount off. If you needed to put a SKU comment on the special order pickup, you could type in a SKU comment in this text box or just leave it blank. If you have other items to ring up, you can go to the transaction type and select a different item. We're going to go ahead and click on Add Item or press F10 on your keyboard, and that adds that special order pickup down to the bottom. So if you had any other transactions that you needed to do, such as regular sale, return, special order deposit, any of those other transactions, you can do as many of those as you want on this one ticket. For this example, we're just going to do the one special order pickup. So we're ready to click on Ticket Payment up at the top or press F7 on your keyboard. This brings you to the ticket payment screen. It lists your total amount on the special order deposit, your subtotal, taxes that are added in now, and your total due. It'll list the tender types in the middle left of the screen. Here for these examples we have cash, MasterCard, Visa, debit card, gift card, Discover, check, and American Express. If you have other tenders in your company besides these, we can add these into your company. You can click on the tender, or you can click on the drop down under tender and choose the appropriate tender. For this one I'm going to click on cash. You can also do multiple tenders. If they give you some cash, some check, some credit card, you could type in that amount. So I can change this. Maybe they gave me $20 cash and press enter, and the rest they gave it to me in a check. I can click on check. If you made a mistake in the tenders, you can click on the red X to the right of those and remove them and start over. For this one, I'm just going to click on check, and I'm ready to end my sale. So I can click on End Sale or press F9 on my keyboard. Here's a copy of the receipt. If you have a thermal receipt printer, you can burn your logo in. Lists the beginning receipt message, which could be the name of your store, address, phone number. Lists the date of the transaction, the time, the store number, the cashier ID number, and the ticket number. It lists the customer account number, name and address, what type of transaction it was. This happened to be a special order pickup, with the description, the style, the SKU number, the size, the price, what was paid to date, and what the total payment was today. Has your subtotal, your tax, if there's any shipping charges, and the total and the tender how it was paid. And here it'll show you how many items were sold on this ticket. And that completes how to enter a special order pickup.